Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 9:14 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum could trade $2,582, down about 5.36% so far. With respect to over crypto market, on the pre-market perspective, approximately 15 minutes away from market opening. On the equity side, we are down on the pre-market perspective, with Dow Jones down about 1.22%, S&P down about 1.23%. While on the reverse side of the house, Nasdaq's up about 3.60% so far. And on the crypto side, you can see that we're bright red all over again. And the main driver on what's going on, firstly, is with respect to more the escalations around the Ukraine-Russian war. Seems like it's still not progressing. The war is still cultivating. Invasion is still happening. On top of the additional affectation with respect to the CPI report that came out at 8:30 a.m. this morning on the Eastern Time. And on a high-level synopsis on the report, on the CPI index for February rose by 7.9% from a year ago, which is the highest level since January 1982. So it's a long time ago, more than 40 years ago to be exact. And if you exclude the food and energy costs, both of which, moved sharply higher during the month, the core inflationary pressure still rose by 6.4%, in line with expectation, but the highest since, again, August 1982 again. And with respect to gas, groceries, and shelters were the biggest contributor on the CPI gains. Auto price kind of also eased because of the fact of the high gas fee due to the Ukraine-Russian war, that we're having the sanction that's performing onto Russia. Auto prices are subsequently being mitigated, right? With respect to the workers' paycheck fell further behind as the inflation-adjusted earnings fell by 0.8% in February, contributing to a 2.6% decline over the past years. So obviously, this report was a relatively ugly one. Obviously, food and energy costs pushed the price higher, not just higher in a relatively recent sense, but higher than more than 40 years ago. So this is another historical high that we are retesting again. So with that negative affectation, we are seeing a sell-off across the crypto side of the house, and also on the equity side of the house, right? So let's just dive into technical analysis to see what's going on with respect to recording time of 9:17 a.m. on the Eastern Time. Ethereum's just basically a little bit below the 2621, right? The green candle that we saw from yesterday was with respect to the Joe Biden executive order onto crypto, right? And with that affectation, drive buying pressure, and also with respect to the oil price dipped by 10% yesterday, driving the entire market to be surging up. So we had like a double positive whammy effect yesterday. Today, the market is looking for a reason to sell because of the fact that we went up too fast, too quick. At the same time, we are still in a downtrend, right? This is, you could say that I'm making things up, but I think this is a clear head and shoulder pattern. So feel free to correct me if I'm incorrect, right? This is a head, this is a shoulder, this is a secondary shoulder. So we have a head and shoulder pattern. So that means 2362 at the bare minimum is coming, right? Bitcoin is down about 7%. Similar affectation, you could see that this is a head, shoulder, shoulder. The 46 out of 70. So the next level ideally will be the 37,500, and even ideally to the 34,500. That's possible, but I think maybe linger in between to the 35 or 36 would be logical. Dogecoin down about 3.64%. It seems like Weeb will try to show me something. Let me just go through it. There we go. 11 cents at the moment. Anywhere from basically current level all to 1066 is still logical. We're very depleted at the moment. Cardano is down about 6%. Same thing, we're relatively depleted as well. Anywhere from 80 all the way to 74. Solana is at the buying zone right now. Anywhere from 85 to 75 is still logical at the 40 out of 70 at the moment. XRP is down about 3.67% at the moment. We're staying within the wedge again, right? With the 47 out of 70. So as we further squeeze, right, will propel upward, which is a classic downward wedge pattern that we're forming. Polkadot down about 5% as well. Anywhere from basically 16 to 14 is still logical at 44 out of 70. Algorand's down about 5%. I like anywhere from basically current level all the way to 69 from here. Shiba Inu is closing in on the low 2000s, right? So 2100 beginning, 1400, 900 will be a good level dollar cost average at the 42 out of 70. MacTech is trying to show me something. I don't really want to read this news. Like, why do they keep popping up? So respect to MacTech is 143 to 120, 42 out of 70 at the moment. Oh, my dog just came in. Oh, hello, Finn. AVAX down about 6.5%. You can see that clearly this is a head and shoulder pattern. This is a head, shoulder, shoulder at the 45 out of 70 at the moment. So I wouldn't really touch this until 59 to 50 from here. Shh, Big Fin. You see that Luna right now is on the verge of selling off at the moment. We are at the 65 out of 70. You can see how parabolic we've been moving up. The MACD is completely destroyed in terms of the chart, so there's a lot of pump going on right now. But this is not sustainable because this doesn't occur in a natural course of cadence. So I would prefer anywhere from, again, 62, 52 to 45 from here. So today was a macro driver. This is something that's expected. Again, no one can predict what's going on, but I think today presents a good buying opportunity for those that hold long term, right? And also we're shifting to the weekends as well. So we basically have about, well, if you count tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So with 4 days until the FOMC meeting that happens on the 15th and 16th. So those will be the two next catalysts that we need to watch out for. But have a good day. Let me know if you have questions and take care. Bye.